Hello, my name is Peg Yacobucci, and I'm a professor of geology in the School of Earth, Environment, and Society at Bowling Green State University. I've worked as a faculty member here at BGSU for 21 years. As a paleontologist, I study fossils to understand what ancient life was like long ago. I mostly work on animals who lived in the ocean about 100 million years ago during the time of the dinosaurs. They're called ammonites. Here's an example of what an ammonite looked like when they were alive. Ammonites are extinct relatives of modern squid and octopus, as you can see from the arms I'm holding onto here. They live, though, in a shell, like a modern nautilus. Nautilus is on the poster behind me. Their beautiful shells are common in the fossil record. I study how ammonites evolved and became extinct during times of global climate change. My work can help us plan for modern-day climate change and how that might affect life in the oceans over the next few hundreds to thousands of years. Two things that sparked my interest in being a paleontologist were, first, from the time I was very little, I loved animals and I loved being outside in nature, even if it was just running around on the playground. And when I was in kindergarten, I read a book on dinosaurs, which, as we all know, are just the coolest thing in the world. So by the time I was 5 years old, I was really fascinated with what life on Earth was like long ago. To train as a paleontologist, I went to college and majored in geoscience, geology and earth sciences, because fossils are in fact part of the rock record. I then went on to graduate school for my PhD in earth and planetary sciences and became a professor here at BGSU. One fun fact about my career is that as a paleontologist, I've been able to travel all over the United States and even to Africa, to Asia, and to Europe looking for fossils. The advice that I would give to young women about pursuing a career in STEM is to figure out what is it that makes you passionate about STEM? What gets you really excited, and then hold on to that no matter what. What I love about STEM is that there are always more questions to explore. Every time we address a problem or answer a question about nature, we come up with 3 more questions to pursue. There's always something new over the horizon to explore and investigate. The advice that I would give to my own 18-year-old self is don't be afraid to ask questions. When I was 18, I was super anxious about always appearing like I already knew everything. I was a good student, but I was really shy, and I was very nervous about asking questions in class. Now, as a professor working with 18-year-old college students, I love it when students ask questions in class. It doesn't show me that you don't understand, it shows me you are curious and that you're eager to learn more. If I wasn't going to be a paleontologist, my backup plan was to become a zookeeper and work with modern animals instead of ancient ones. I love all animals, modern and ancient. Informal science education, for instance, at a zoo or a science center, is so important because it inspires kids and sparks their curiosity. I loved going to museums as a kid and looking at all the fossils on display. Kids can see what real science looks like through informal science education and explore the natural world in exciting ways. I couldn't pick a favorite book or a favorite quote, but I am really inspired by my PhD advisor, the paleontologist Stephen Jay Gould, who wrote a lot about science. One of the things he wrote was that science is not just about collecting facts. It's really a very creative human activity. Science is all about creativity and our humanity and how we apply our humanity to study the natural world. And that science involves both knowledge and wonder. That's a great quote from Steve. So my one piece of advice that I would give to young girls is always stay curious. Keep asking questions, keep pursuing your creativity, and hold on to that sense of wonder you have about how the world works. Thank you.